All right, hey, if you're looking for a great way to save on air travel, glitch fares are the way to go. And here to tell us about what those are and how we can find them is travel blogger Mally Walker. Now, before we get to glitch fares, I got to know, there's a lot of websites out there that people use. They're the ones that advertise on TV all the time you see. Which one of the best ones that you've found to use?
Well, honestly, it's not necessarily about the website.
Okay.
Essentially, you just want to go to anyone that will allow you to search over multiple dates and locations. So I like to use Google Flights because you can plug in any date and search for locations. You can plug in a location and search for the dates that you want to go.
So that's just personal preference of yours?
Yes.
So,
yes.
okay, then what is the best way to save on those flights? So maybe you found where you want to go and you got a kind of a date range. How do you focus in on then saving when you go to purchase those flights?
The best way to save is to be flexible.
Okay.
So if you have a location that you want to go to, it's best to plug in that location and see which date it's cheaper. Or if you have a specific date that you want to travel, you want to plug that in and see what place is cheap to go to.
Okay.
So I know everybody has their bucket list of places they want to go, but they should just be open and maybe find somewhere new.
Now, when you talk about having different dates, is that like travel times peak on the weekends, Friday, Saturdays,
right?
And then Monday and Tuesday are typically lower travel days, and then obviously like Wednesday before Thanksgiving is a big high travel day.
Right.
Are you talking about changing those dates, maybe you travel on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or maybe looking at a different week or later in the week altogether?
Both.
Okay.
You honestly don't know what dates are going to be cheap until you look. So I often assume that a certain time is going to be cheap, and I look and it's not. So if you can just keep the dates open and flexible, you can find the best dates to go, and that'll help you save.
So being creative when you're
Yes.
searching is the way to do it then,
Absolutely.
Huh? Okay, well, let's talk about those glitch fares. That's what we led with.
Yes.
And what is a glitch fare? Because I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Okay. A glitch fare is a mistake fare. It could be a mistake that the airline made. It could also just be that the airline is attempting to sell seats on an airplane. But either way, they're extremely cheap fares, and they pop up randomly. Sometimes they're gone fast within a couple of minutes or hours. And so you just have to be ready and purchase them as soon as you see them.
So we're taking the mistake of the airline and putting it to our advantage then, huh?
Exactly.
That's why it probably doesn't last very long.
That's why they don't last long. So I tell people to save and be ready for whenever you see a glitch fare so you can hurry up and purchase it. Every airline has 24 hours for you to decide if you actually want to take the trip. If you decide that you don't, you can cancel it and all of your money will be refunded.
Okay.
So you just have to jump on it as soon as you see it.
So as soon as you get it, go after it.
Yes.
And then some other tips that you might have here for those of us trying to get the best rates we can on flights.
Some other tips would be the day that you book your flight is very important.
Okay.
So Tuesdays and Saturdays tend to have better deals than purchasing on a Friday. So I tell people, if you're searching for a flight on Friday, wait until the next day, Saturday morning, and the flight will be cheaper. So that's one way. Another way is rewards. So
oh yeah, reward points.
Right.
Definitely.
So you can get a credit card that will offer you reward points if you're flying with an airline regularly, and you can save a lot of money that way as well.
One more thing, have you heard about using the incognito tab on your browser?
Absolutely.
So it clears those cookies so it doesn't look like you've been searching for it, so they can really spike those.
Yes, that makes a
you?
huge difference.
Yeah.
So making sure you're searching in private mode or incognito mode can save you a lot of money as well.
All right, great tips on the travel. Thank you, Mally, I appreciate it.
Thanks.